The American dream. I've heard that phrase so many times in movies, TV shows, video games, in real life, and I still don't really even understand what it's supposed to mean. From what I know, the American dream, the fundamental of it, right, is that it's this concept of prosperity through merit, where you work hard, okay, and then you get rewarded equally as hard. Okay, so through hard work, you can reach prosperity and you can reach a good place in life. Everything's good. But that's not the American dream. That is just the dream. Period. I'm pretty sure everybody on planet Earth, okay, everybody on planet Earth wants their hard work to be rewarded with, an equally good reward. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know why we have like just generalized this idea of prosperity through merit, right? We have just put this idea into no. This is the American dream, right? Like I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like that's just in general, just the dream of like most people on Earth, when they work hard, they want to be rewarded just as hard as well, right? They want to reach prosperity. They want to reach a good place in life. That doesn't just mean here in the United States, in the big United States of America, in the 50, states of freedom. Okay. Well, actually, there's actually more than 50, because, well, no, hold on. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I think Alaska is like, is Alaska the 51st? Pretty sure. And then there's Hawaii too. I guess you could call that. Well, I'd call that more like a U.S. territory. You know, kind of like Puerto Rico. But anyways, the 50 something states of freedom. That's not just here. It's in the entire world. Everybody wants to be in a good place in life. Everybody wants to be safe, secure, and, you know, wealthy enough to live, right? Peacefully. I think, like, you know, I hate assuming. I hate assuming, but I'm assuming that's also what you want. That's what I want. That's what that guy wants. That's what that guy over there wants. You know, like, I don't know what to tell you. But anyways, I just wanted to talk about this a little bit, man, because there are a lot of things with like American society that we have just, you know, like, like we've just thought forever, okay, this is the way. This is the way of things, right? And it's really, like, for me it's really, confusing. Okay, it is really confusing. That was the first part. The American dream is just a dream. It's just the dream of everybody. It is not just the dream of Americans. Okay, it is not just the dream of Canadians or Mexicans. Okay, it's the dream of everyone on the entire planet. Okay, is to prosper. But then there's also this. So let's talk about here in North America. Okay, this includes the United States and Canada. The average, I don't know exactly. I'm not gonna say I know the exact data, but I'm pretty sure the average lifespan is about 80 years. Okay, and that's always been like, that's always made sense to me, right? You study for 20 years, or well, close to 20 years. You study for 20 years, you work for 40 years, and then you retire and you get 20 years to just live out your life. And if you get more than 80 years, then congratulations. That's great. Okay, you can enjoy your golden years more. Okay. But the thing is, I feel like people, I don't know exactly how to explain this. I feel like people are just so focused on doing as much as possible as early in their lives. And okay, sure, you got nice intuition. I'm glad you want to do all this and all that this early in life. But you got to understand, man. Like, you cannot do everything you want in your life in the first 20 years of your life. Okay? I'm not talking to you specifically, but just in general. like to everybody, okay? You can't do everything you want in life in the first 20 years of your life, okay? Because let's think about it. If you did everything you wanted in life in your first 20 years of life, you'd be in the game, okay? What else is there to do? Right? Like, what else is, like, okay, you got to that point. Let's say in this scenario, you got to that point where you are happy in life, in the position that you are, and all that good stuff. What now? Right? Like, I just feel kind of confused about that, because I feel like people think that they're really going to die tomorrow. That's what people think. And I guess it's a possibility, man. I guess it's a possibility. And if you want to live that way, like if you want to go 100% all of the time, you have to reach this goal right now. Okay, you have to do this right now. If that's the way you want to live, man, then that's fine. But for me, I don't really like that way of living, man. Like, I want to take it easy smeezy, all right, in my life. Okay, I don't want to accomplish everything I dream of in the first 20 years of my life. And now you may be thinking, you don't want to accomplish everything you dream of in your first 20 years. Are you stupid, man? That's what you're thinking. That's what you're thinking in your head, and you're trying not to blurt it out. Okay, you're trying not to say it out loud to not hurt my feelings, but that's what you're thinking. You don't want to accomplish everything you dream of in the first 20 years of your life? Wow, you're stupid, man. You really stupid. You dumb. But it's just like that. I don't. The perfect scenario for me, okay? Let's say the ideal life for me, okay? I study 20 years, okay? I work 40 years. I have children around maybe, in my 30s, in my 40s. And I raise those children, okay, until they're, 20 years of studying is done. And then I'm like, hey, good luck, man. Good luck. You got it. And then I retire. Like that's it. That's the ideal thing. I don't want to be a bajillionaire, and I don't want to have 20,000 mansions and all this other stuff. But it's just like American society has created it has molded our minds to kind of think like this. You know, like it's kind of made us see, whoa, that dude over there, he has like 200 mansions. Oh my goodness, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to have. 200 mansions. Okay, a million sports cars that I'm never gonna drive, but I have them there. It's just so like, it's so weird to me. It is so weird to me, man. It is so weird to me. I don't know. I don't know. It's just not the way I want to live. It's not the way I want to live. But I think, listen, uh, here in North America, especially in the United States, I think individualism is a big thing, right? So the thing is, you get to choose how you want to live and what you want to do and everything else that comes after that. So, luckily I get to choose to live the way I want to do the things I want to achieve the goals that I want to at the time that I want to. That's actually pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Pretty cool. I'm grateful for that. But yeah, man, I think we all have to like take a chill pill, man. Okay, we all got to take a chill pill. All right, you listen. You don't have to be a trillionaire by tomorrow. Okay, it's not it's not a necessity. It'd be cool, sure. I mean, it'd be cool, I guess. If I woke up and I was a trillionaire tomorrow, I'm not gonna be like, oh, this sucks, dude. But do I need that? No. You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, wash my face. I'm gonna eat breakfast. That's it. Probably, watch a little bit of YouTube, some TV shows, maybe a movie, play some games. Like that's just, like I feel like from my point of view, we went from having like we went from having stone toilets, okay, that just dropped your doo-doo into like a big pile of doo-doo at the bottom of the like castle, tower, wherever your stone toilet is located at. We went from that to having all this. We have a porcelain toilet, okay? We got to flush that and it goes somewhere we never know about, and it's good. We forgot about it, Like you don't even think about that. You don't even think about it. You don't even think where's my doo-doo gonna go? Where's my doo-doo gonna go? Do you say that when you get up from the toilet? When you get up from the toilet, do you look at your doo-doo and then say, where are you gonna go, bro? No. Because it's a pleasure that we have that is just like second nature at this point, right? And we have so many of these little, pleasantries, all right? These little niceties that we don't even think about, right? So yeah, man, it's just crazy. I wanted to talk about that phrase, the American dream, because it's always been confusing to me. That's just the dream of everybody. Let's just get that right. That's the dream of everybody. Everybody wants to work hard and get equally rewarded because that's just how the world works. Okay? That's it. And, also yapping a little bit. And also, I have a problem, and this is more just personally. I feel like this isn't going to be like a super, what's it called? Super popular opinion, but the adult age here in the United States is 18. And if you noticed, right, I said in the ideal life, study for 20 years, work for 40 years, retire for 20 more, and you're done. Well, why is it that the age of adulthood, when you're officially an adult here in the States, in the United States, why is it at 18? You know, it would be, I don't know, it'd just be cleaner if it was at 20, right? Like you unlock all of the adult things at 20. You know, like you get to 18, you can't drink. You can't drink. I don't think you can smoke. I mean, you can vape, I guess. Which, sure. And I don't personally do any of that stuff. I don't smoke, I don't drink, and I have no interest in doing that. You know, gambling is also, I'm pretty sure that is at 18 years old. I think, if I'm not wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But you know, if we just moved all that up to like 20 years old, just set a nice even, you know, time right there. 20 years old, now you're an adult. That'd be nice. I'd prefer that over 18 years old. And also, you know, it would give me an excuse not to move out of my parents' house at 18. You know, because I don't want to move out of my parents' house at 18. You know, like that's, come on, guys. Come on. Listen. Like, I'm not gonna be, you know, I'm not gonna be like, Mom, I'm 45 years young. But like 2 more years though? Like 2 more years? Come on. Dude, 2 more years. But you know, my parents, if they had the option, my parents would keep me here forever until I died. Which I don't want to do that. Okay, but I do want a couple more years living in the same house, right? Because that's gonna give me, I feel like that's gonna probably give me more stability and more opportunity to really, you know, start doing my own thing, but having somebody, you know, have my back, right? Well, multiple people have my back. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. And also, I guess, the age of consent. The age of consent is, I think it's 18 in most states as well, right? Because, well, a couple of years ago, it was 16 in some of the states. I think they have changed that to 18. Hopefully. Hopefully, because 16 is a crazy age of consent. Yeah, I hope they raise that. Again, if it was up to me, I would just put all that adult stuff, dude, at 20. As soon as you're 20, you're officially an adult to me, man. You're good, dude. Go out there, do your thing, whatever you want. Okay? So if it was up to me, yeah, I would raise all that stuff to 20 years old. But obviously, it's not up to me. And there was probably a lot of more smarter people that came up with, you know, the laws and everything. So I get that. But if it was up to me, though. Anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. I just wanted to yap a little bit about that. So thank you for watching. So if you enjoyed the video, then you can leave a like on it. If you want to subscribe to see more of me, then you can do so. You can do so. It's free. You know, it's down there. It's an option. It's an option. You know, it's just saying. And if you want to comment, then you can comment anything. Just about anything. Just about anything in this entire world. Okay? As long as it's not rude or creepy. And that's going to be it for this video. So, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe out there. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you in the next video.